So good afternoon and welcome back over to a place we haven't been in a while, over to Disney Springs. Mostly because not as much is being worked on. The NBA experience opens in like 14 days, but I don't know when we'll be going because it is an extra paid thing. It's like you only have a limited amount of time, so I thought we'd come on over today for a little bit just because there's some things going on, but also just gonna walk around and see what there is. Plus I do need to stop at one of the shops here anyway, so, but yeah, it's gonna be kind of fun to walk around Disney Springs again, because hopefully with this part of the day it's gonna be a little less crowded. Because one thing I've learned with Disney Springs, it is very much a shopping center, so it is super busy late at night, around 5 o'clock at night. But as you can see, I do park on the top level of the orange garage every time. My favorite place to park, easiest place to park at. So I gotta jump into the elevator, we'll head down, just kind of walk around for a little bit, Disney Springs. We're gonna start down here, just kind of head towards the town center, which is the new area, Disney Springs, that they finished building quite a while ago. But as you know, they do have the Coke store here. There is some talk that they are going to be having some brand new merchandise for the Disney Skyliners coming to World of Disney later this summer. Now I'm wondering, they haven't announced when they will come eventually, but they said later summer. So I like to come over here and check it out. And honestly, we do come to Disney Springs quite a lot, but never really film as much. So, but as one of the new things that has opened over here is the Wolfgang, I think this is the pub and grill. What do they call it? No, it's called the Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, not Pub and Grill. Wow. But this is one of the newest things to open up with the restaurant. And then the last major thing to open here will be August 12th in the new NBA experience. But the actually funny thing is we'll head back down there at some point. But the NBA experience store is open now, so we'll be able to go down there and check that out. This is always a fun little area. This is the middle section of Disney Springs Town Center area. This is where, if you ride the Disney buses, this is where you will be dropped off. It's right down that there's a little walkway in there, and actually drop you off there. But this is always really the cool place to be whenever whenever they bring Christmas to Disney Springs, because this is the area they put all those giant like bobber ornaments here. Plus, we'll go this way. That's some of the coolest views because it really is centered around the springs here. Because you see how clear the water is. Because when you go to a spring in Florida or anywhere, usually the water is super clear, and so that's something me and Allie have always talked about. We need to go find a spring in Florida and go visit it. Like over in this general area, that they have some of the best. They have there's really two really good food places. So you have D-Luxe Burgers, which has amazing burgers. And right down the way is Blaze Pizza, which is always super popular during the dinner rush time. So, but I want to come up this way because this is where the center of Disney Springs is. It's like the spring area, so I wanted to check this out because I haven't seen it in a while. That's always one of my favorite things to look at. I'm curious on kind of the menu. Here's the menu for D-Luxe. Their French fries are delicious, but I'll tell you what, one of my favorite burgers here, and something I also brought was a buffalo chicken sandwich. I really want to try that at some point, but I haven't got around to coming back here. It's their barbecue burger, but it's also kind of cool. They have some really cool like alcoholic floats and alcoholic sodas, so really kind of a unique kind of things. But yeah, see right here, this is one of the coolest areas. So right there's a little bridge, and then right behind it is Sprinkles, the cupcake area. Absolutely amazing cupcakes. But this whole area just is amazing. I really enjoy Disney Springs, what they did with it. Because for years it used to be all about like clubs and stuff like that, but they've really made it into a shopping center slash food area. And the fact that they bring so much different types of shopping makes it unique, because it's stuff you would normally find like some of the outlets here in Orlando, but kind of brought it to Disney kind of in a certain way. So like now if you're staying on Disney property, you haven't rented a car, you can just take a bus and come over here and visit places like Sephora, Alex and Ani's shop, you know, and you still get your Disney merchandise if you need to, but they also have a wide variety of food options as well. So this little corner shop, this is where the Lime Garage is. Used to be the like temporary shop when World Disney was going through its major refurb, and this was also the place where they had the Kingdom Hearts, the game preview center was here, but now they'll be having a Ron Jon surf shop coming here. So like I said, one of the kind of the unique things always happening at Disney Springs is new shops are always coming in, new things are always happening. Also, you want to talk about a really good place also to eat, it's the Polite Pig. Eaten there a few times, but man, it is delicious barbecue. Now we're kind of coming into the marketplace. So this is really the most unchanged area. This place has really had the most shops, being the most consistent here. and everything. This used to be, the marketplace is where you used to come into, like when you were at the buses, this was the first area you came into. Now the bus is much more central. So, but like I said, I'm gonna quickly run into the World of Disney, see if they've added any of the Skyliner merchandise yet. Not sure if they will or not, but we'll go in here and check it out and see if they do. Really, it seems like they're still very much about their tasty, like, line of stuff, but definitely not really that upset because it's kind of a really cool line of things. So, because they have big Dole Whips and everything, but they have kind of started going to more classic-y kind of merchandise. So if I could find some of it, because like look at this shirt, pretty interesting shirt. So keep looking around. Some pretty cool stuff. They actually, like I said, they have these cool windbreakers that are got a lot of these kind of cool like shirts, but they are very expensive. So, like these are windbreakers, so like $50 for some of these. But I knew they, and then they got kind of cool like original kind of map style things. I've got a couple of these at home when they first sold these at Plaza Studios. This is a really cool. So these 3 separate puzzles in one, and kind of original posters from Disneyland. See, let's find it. $21.99. So not too bad actually. And they got a lot of rain gear. Like I think I saw they show these before. It's like a really like heavy duty poncho. Some cool umbrellas that are actually this is a donut. $40 for that. You need a little fan because it's hot. $13 for a little Dole Whip fan. Also have enchanted Tiki Room ones. Let's see, these are $50 for these ponchos. And a Tiki Room umbrella with a Tiki Room hat. A Mickey one, again $50. A little Mickey umbrella, I think $40 for that. You can see little Mickey ice cream cone fans. These are $13. And they also have a mini one with a mini umbrella as well. And like I said, now they have a Space Mountain, like windbreaker, an Animal Kingdom with the little Mickey there, a Jungle Cruise one. Like so, these are very like retro style, and I feel like that's where a lot of the merchandise is starting to go. It's more that retro style. This is a pretty cool cup. Don't know the price on that, but that's a cool cup. Well, this is pretty cool. Right outside the World of Disney shop, right here at the stage, at the marketplace stage, from 7:30 to 10:30 nightly, they have what's called the Descend Dance Party. From 7:30 to 10:30 every night. So, kind of cool actually. So I wonder what they'll do. Me and Elliot come out and check that out one night. Well, then you have the co-op, which actually has where you can get custom phone cases, and also those magnets I showed you at Tomorrowland Light and Power at Magic Kingdom. They sell those here as well. And then they also have the dress shop in the back, a like artsy shop, and then some like a pet line. So I'm gonna wander through here, see if I can see anything interesting in here. Been kind of down here at the end of the marketplace. This area used to be super busy for years because of that. So this is where the Disney buses picked up and drop off. Not as busy as it used to be. So like you have the Once Upon a Toy, which has a lot more of the toys. Your Zooms that we used to collect a lot. And then right down at the end they have Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, where anyone can be turned into any little girl can be turned into a princess. And then they also have the Void, which actually has 2 different things. They have a Wreck-It Ralph version and a Star Wars version. It's like a virtual reality thing, so kind of a unique thing to have down here, this side of the world. You have the big pen trading shop and all the good stuff down here. A lot of the stuff's not changed much in the last few years. One of the things that really kind of made Disney Springs really fun again was adding in this little bridge right here that takes you actually, so like I said, you can look over there and that's all marketplace. A lot of the older stores that have been here for a long time are there, like World of Disney. You have the Lego shop, which is always an extremely busy area because Legos are super popular with people, and especially now that Disney has been adding in some new collections with the new like the $300 castle. They actually added a Steamboat Willie like little collection that I really want, but it's $90. But Legos are always a little expensive because they're very durable and they last forever. But and like you have the Ganagerie over there, the Basin, the co-op. Actually, World of Disney, the Art of Disney is around the corner. But also, when they had forgot to mention is that they did open the new the new parking garage, which is the Grapefruit Garage, which is the one they've been building for some time. So now they've added even more parking to Disney Springs, but you still cannot take a bus from Disney Springs to any of the Disney parks. But you can actually take a bus from the Disney parks to Disney Springs starting after 4 p.m. So I'm not a real huge fan of the landing, which is the area down here, down by the boathouse and the new restaurant they put up, and down by T-Rex Cafe. But I'm not a huge fan of the landing because it's a very skinny walking area, and also it's very compact, and I don't like that. It's just not an area I really care for that much. So I'll walk down this way a little bit, but I'm gonna end up gonna be walking up kind of behind it so I can get over towards the west side, which is the most really unchanged area outside of the marketplace. This middle section has had the biggest amount of change from the clubs that used to be here, because the landing used to be called Paradise Pier. Paradise Pier? No, that may be something else. Give me 1 second. Wow, I was really off. It was actually Pleasure Island was the area down here, and it used to be all about the clubs and stuff like that. It was kind of a weird area because of the club scene, and I'm not much of a club person or really a bar person at all. Very much a theme park person. That's why I do these vlogs. But yeah, Pleasure Island. Has the area now where it has the landing has the boat house, which has the amphibious cars that you can ride around in the little spring, like the waterway outside of Disney Springs. This also has oh god, what is this place called? Tells you how much I really know about this area. This also has a Morimoto, the Asian place. This is Raglan Road. This is a place that's actually pretty good. Down this way actually has a good fried chicken spot in the Homecoming. So we've been there a couple times and it's delicious. Fried chicken is fantastic. They also do a lot more. They do a lot of stuff with moonshine at Homecoming because it's Art Smith's Homecoming. So if you're really into like trying out moonshine stuff, this is a good spot. But also the chicken is fantastic. So that little bridge right there is what leads you up into the landing, which has like Pizza Ponte, Maria and Enzo's, and also the Edison Bar. But those, so like Maria and Enzo's is a sit-down restaurant. Pizza Ponte is a pizza joint. Then you have Enzo's Hideaway, which is a bar that takes you underneath an area. So, but this will lead you down from the landing of the middle area down into the west side, which has the AMC Theater down here, and also has Splitsville, a bowling alley, and a restaurant. So keep walking down this way, and we'll keep working our way up towards the NBA experience. So then also forgot down here is the newest shop with the Disney style. This is a lot more of like the if you're into Instagram and like into that kind of things, this will have a lot of your Spirit jerseys, they've got a lot of new leggings, and this is places you'll get stuff like that. Right here you also have the Star Wars Galactic Outpost, the Marvel Superhero Headquarters, another candy cauldron, some more candy stuff like Disney candy. They also have a Sunglass Hut, which actually have at they have a Sunglass Hut at the Magic Kingdom, which is pretty cool. So they sell a lot of the Mickey Ray-Bans. So you can see all the way down there, that's Splitsville. This big tan building is the AMC Theater. So then, like, so coming down towards the end, so they've got the new this new restaurant here, and they also have a new pop-up restaurant with it. I can't remember the name of it. It looks like Jolio or Holio or something, but don't hate me because I can't pronounce things to save my life. Then you have the Curl, which is like a surf shop type thing. Fit to Run, which is a runner superstore. I mean, seriously, it says. Fit to Run is very big with the Run Disney events, and so they do a lot of stuff they sell here. They will sell at the Run Disney events. Then, like I said, down here you have the NBA experience. We haven't been down here in a long time, so it's the first time we're getting to see a lot of the work. And like I said, they do have the NBA store, which is open, but NBA experience doesn't start up until the 12th. But you can see this whole outline really had looked like the like all the the renderings, what it's supposed to look like. But they did say all the way down at the end is City Works, which is like a bar and grill. It won't open until winter though, but the NBA experience itself will open up August 12th. And then all the way down at the end you have Cirque du Soleil. But it was funny, I did kind of just peruse through the NBA store, and it looks like they're having some sort of a little event, either like, I guess, showcasing some of the things going on, maybe even like soft openings and like media stuff. So be kind of cool. It's just one of those things of more in depth with the NBA, because NBA is really good partners with Disney. So, but again, we still don't know what's going on down here to Cirque du Soleil. There's still no movement about a new show. It's been empty for almost 2 years now, so be kind of interested to see that they don't have anything quite yet. Or no, but they are doing a lot of work on this, and that's what you can hear behind me. They're still doing a lot of work on the NBA experience. So, still quite a ways before all that comes to fruition. So I do know this was kind of a short trip out, and I kind of was just kind of walking around. A lot of you may be wondering why I didn't go into the NBA store and film. I have this weird thing about I don't like filming in stores just because there's a lot of people, and I also I'm comfortable with it, but it's a personal preference. I don't like to go in there. Maybe some other time I may come a little bit earlier when it's less busy, because it was kind of busy in there because they had something going on and I wasn't 100% sure what they had going on. But I mean, Disney Springs is a fun little place to come out to if you're looking for something that's not theme park related. Coming out here is pretty nice because you kind of get the aspect of Disney without having to be in a theme park per se. So, and then looking at the NBA experience, it looks really cool. I do like it. It's kind of interesting that you're going to open the experience part, you know, in about 3 weeks, but not CityWorks, which is like the bar and grill area until winter. So kind of wild to go, but I think they wanted to get the experience at least open because they got the NBA store now. So, but with all that being said, I do head out from a really nice little quick trip out to Disney Springs. I will see y'all next time.